you're inspiring already thousands of people through TikTok.
How many followers do you have? I'm sorry.
A little over 90,000 on
90,000.
How many do we have too?
Just the two of us.
Follow each other.
With my wife.
I forgot about your wife. I'm so sorry.
She is on there. She follows me. Oh man, she's so nice.
Okay, so is that the only social media that you use to reach out to people?
No, I have an Instagram and I actually do a Facebook. I have Facebook Blind Mama Boys Deals. I just started working with Amazon sellers.
Wow.
So
That's amazing.
It is crazy, you guys.
Listen, there are no impediments. We are the ones who put all these impediments in front of us, okay? So there is always hope. We just have to strive and move forward. Listen, it is hard. I've never been in a situation like you, but I can not even begin to imagine what you have gone through.
Tell us, now since we have the new Ashley, right? Happy Ashley, smiling Ashley. What is your day like? You know,
I get up in the morning and I have to basically post on my social media first thing just to keep my insights and everything going. Because if I don't, then I don't get paid for it.
Okay, so how do you do that if you can't see?
Oh man, my phone speaks everything to me, and my kids help me with the editing and stuff. It's really funny. My boys are like, Mom, I want a phone like you that you just have to speak to it and it just does it. Like, I don't want to read anymore.
Wow. Now, have they asked you to get paid since they're helping you?
All the time. So I just started having to take videos of them for stuff for Amazon, and they're like, so Mom, are we going to get paid for this? I'm like, you get a whole Nerf gun set. Like, what are you talking about?
That's awesome. Okay, so if anybody wants to, what's the name of your TikTok channel?
TikTok is blind_mama boys, and then Facebook is the same. But I also have the Blind Mama Boys deals, and there's deals every single day from Amazon, Lowe's, Macy's, Home Depot, Walmart, that they are phenomenal deals, y'all. I'm like your personal shopper. Blind.
What a great sense of humor. What about Instagram? What is your the name of your channel?
Blind_mama boys.
Okay, remember I request you a friendship.
Okay.
And so I'm following you.
Don't. Deny it, decline it. I know what I'm telling you. Now, Ashley, of course, obviously, you never dealt with your, illness before all this, right? So you didn't know what was available in Wyandotte County for people with some type of disability, some type of disability. Do you feel like we need to improve in our county, helping people with disabilities to get around, to move around? I mean,
yes, we just need to even bring awareness to it, and just simple things like when people are at the store and they're just standing there, like literally, like when you, I don't know if you guys know, but when you walk out of the store, there's little bumps right before you get to the street, and it's really inconsiderate, in my opinion, when people just stand there, because I use those bumps. Like, that's how I know, hey, don't walk into the street, But people really don't know that, because I didn't know that before I lost my vision.
yes.
So I don't blame them for it. I just want to be like, hey, move over. I use those.
So we need to educate the community about
Yes.
the blind getting around. And I'm sorry to say like that. I hope you don't.
No,
not
yeah.
offend, but it is something that we can help you with by staying away from those bumps, from those.
Yes.
The curves.
And just being aware of when you see somebody with a cane. Just saying hello and not just going up and touching or just trying to scare them. I was at the store and I had someone just randomly try and scare me. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, don't you realize I'm blind, But I think people think it's kind of a joke. But it's actually really not, because it's scary.
Yes.
No,
yes.
Do you think, where is the United States of America when it comes to providing assistance with people with disabilities?
So,
compared to the rest of the world, and I'm talking about the developed countries, such as many of the European countries.
I work with, my team is based out of Israel, who I work with. with Orcam. So
That's
it's
right.
not really, and the Orcam is in 50 different countries. So there's not really a bunch of American stuff out there. So all my people are Israel.
Oh, wow. So tell us, how can people know a little bit more about this company?
Reach out to me. No, but if
awesome.
you go to orcam.com, you'll see my face on there with my kids. So
Hey, commercial. Come on.
Now,
but
is there a number if people need to call you? I don't know if you can give a number if they want to call you directly and reach out to you and talk to you.
yes,
An email.
an email. Yes, Ashley Mizell, ASHLEYMIZELL @me.com, me. If you guys have any questions, or even if I will be having a promo code here, and you'll be able to get a little discount off of those as well. So look forward to that.
No, and how do we learn a little bit more about this disease? How is there a site, or where can we get more information?
I post a lot on just my page. I like to bring awareness to it just because there's not a lot of information out there. Sarcoidosis really isn't that big of a disease. I mean, it is, but have you ever heard of it?
No, this is the first time that I heard about it.
Yeah, when my doctor said it, I was like, what the hell is that? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, I would come to my page, you guys.
We will.
Yeah,
absolutely, we will.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned Dr. Phil. What took you to Dr. Phil?
Orcam. So I just started tagging my Orcam, my thing that goes on my camera. So the community at Deb's Golf Dread, they raised money for us, the Holes for Help. It's a really amazing charity that they do in the Piper and Baser area, and they picked my family and they raised money for us.
Yes, thank you, yes.
So I got to get this device and it completely changed my life. And when I hit remote learning with the boys, it was like a game changer. I realized like, hey, I really have to use this because I'm teaching my kids at home. And then I just started sharing how I use the Orcam, and then all of a sudden the people from Israel saw my post and literally like, I'm working for them. So it's really great. Like I could have just said, oh no, thank you. Or I could have just done that one Dr. Phil thing, but I'm so passionate about the Orcam and how much independence that it brought to me that I feel like I wish that I would have known about it even sooner.
So these are these super glasses, right?
No, this is just a little camera I should
little
have brought
camera.
today. Yeah,
Okay,
it just goes on my glasses. It's a little magnet, just attaches.
Now, maybe not everybody can afford that. Do they help people with?
I am going to be helping the community of people that need help with raising them. I'm going to be choosing certain families or whoever that the Orcam team and I pick, and I will be doing like a GoFundMe pages for them, just trying to get these out there.
Wow.
So going back to our country, the United States, in regards to how we help those who are facing disabilities, where are we at in reality with the rest of the world? Do you know?
I wouldn't say 100%, I don't know for certain, but all the companies I work for are not in the United States. Just, I don't understand why. The company Orcam, so it was like two guys that sold this in 2016 for a ton of money, and they started the Orcam thing, and it's in 50 different countries right now. Like, it's phenomenal.
Wow.
There is other devices out there like on Amazon you can get, but they don't really work. I haven't had any luck with them, so.
Now, are you at the present time on disability?
Yes.
Now, we're the richest country in the world.
Only for a little bit longer
For
though.
a little. That is true. That's.
No, I'm saying I'm only gonna be on disability a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So doing all these videos now, I'm getting paid.
Yeah, there you
Like,
go.
holy moly.
Not only that, but you're gonna get your vision back.
Okay,
That's the main.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, and pray.
Fingers crossed and
Yes.
prayers. We are the richest country in the world, the most powerful country in the world. And without getting into the politics of it, we know that, like myself, I'm grateful for my wife. I have the most amazing wife in the world.
That makes two of us.
There we go. And I'm a retired police officer, and I am grateful that I get my insurance through my wife. Because otherwise, if I want to have insurance for my wife and her youngest son, I will have to go through the UG. And there goes my retirement. So we know a lot of people who are disabled out there. And they truly don't get the best medical care.
When you're young and you're disabled, let me tell you, there's nothing out there. I wish I was old and I got sick. Knowing that I was sick, I got sick when I was 28 and I'm 30 now. I didn't have a bunch of years to work to get the amount of money that I deserve for it. You know, like I have 3 little boys and stuff. What I get now a month is less than I would get for literally a wedding, half of that.
Wow.
And then they expect us to just live off that. And I'm like, oh, like,
Yeah.
I understand, like, a lot of people, like, their spouses and everything, but you have 3 kids and a husband and a wife, like, it's kind of.
And of course, you didn't ask for this illness.
Yes, and
it
feels very unfair because if we have all this money in the country and stuff, like, why is it so hard? Like, why am I literally trying so hard every single day to be successful to fix what I had no control over? Trying to make up for literally all
Yes.
that.
And even we're having all this conversation. You went to Dr. Phil, right? And you were there, and I'm assuming that it was a great experience.
No, they came out to us.
Was it a phenomenal experience?
It was a great experience.
Awesome.
Phenomenal.
I like that. You know, what really blows my mind away is how you went from this depression and now you're this volcano of
Happiness.
happiness,
Don't stop me.
positive.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's the part that I want to put that in the bottle and sell it. You know, it's like, here we go. You know, be positive, stay positive.
Yes, and everyone's like, there's a thing like over positive, like it's toxic. And I'm like, but if you're not sitting there, like if I'm not pepping myself up every single day, I'm not going to have a good day because I'm just not really looking at much of anything. So,
I mean, you conquered that. You said that you had a plan to commit suicide and there is hope out there. Now,
yes.
This hope that you have, is it also faith-based?
Yes, my mother-in-law gave me this cross that my brother-in-law had when he got diagnosed with cancer and everything. So when I was about to kill myself, I was just like, I got that out and I just started praying and thinking and everything. And it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't, I have all this ahead of me. And then I sit back and think like, thank goodness I didn't do that. And my dad tells me the same thing. He's like, thank you for not doing that. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Wow. Yeah. Well, we thank you for not doing that.
I am grateful that you are here because even to this day, it's still very difficult for me to speak about. And I get these watery eyes, and I know Mr. Cervantes has a son who is a police officer. Of course, I wasn't the only one that went through that experience, but I was there when Officer Melton was killed. Captain Melton was killed, and unfortunately, I that day I was arresting officer, the transport officer for the suspect who murdered Captain Melton. And I'm sorry, I apologize for getting emotional. I'm a fool for that.
No.
It definitely impacted my life in a way that made my wife suffer. And I was in a horrible funk. And then my dear friend Teresa King was murdered. I had just communicated with her an hour prior to her death, and the night before she was in my dojo because a little girl will come and train with us for over 3 years. And I am grateful that you're here because I mean, to me, you're a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you did it, and I'm sorry that I'm getting emotional.
No.
I apologize to everybody for this. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cut it.
You know, I shot these pictures from Mountain in Lancaster for the police department.
Oh yeah, Lancaster. I was there when Lancaster also, and
Those were powerful.
Yes.
Those
were emotional.
Tough
You
time.
know, you're going through a lot, and we are going through a lot, but something good will come out of all this.
Yeah.
You know,
Mountain, he's up there. He's proud of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know he is.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You know, we admire you.
You make my life better. You're making my life better. I mean, right now I'm like, I need to go out there and climb Mount Everest. You know, I need to go there and conquer the world.
All right, I'll wait for you.
Sorry for myself.
Okay. You go climb up, and I'll be on the bottom there.
I just want people. My main thing is, it's okay to feel sorry for yourself. Just don't feel sorry for yourself for too long, and just really enjoy and soak in those moments. Like I sit here and I think about what my kids look like now. And Joey was 7 months old when I got sick. I don't know what he looks like. He's about to turn 3. Like, wow. It's crazy. My oldest turns 8, you guys, like in a couple days. Like, holy moly. Like,
wow.
I don't even know what he looks like right now. I put my arms around him and I'm just like, his skin feels like it's getting thicker, you know? Like, he's chunking up. We took him to the doctor and he went from 45 to 75. I was like,
wow.
My
wow.
goodness.
And I just wondered, what does he look like?
But I know in your mind, they're perfect. They're beautiful. They're handsome.
Yes.
Right?
Their long blonde hair.
So you get up in the morning and you go into your social media. Do you cook for your kids? How does it work?
So I get up before everybody just because I need my time before I have to jump into being a mom. So I get up and I do my work stuff first. And then I get ready every single day because I want to set the example for the kids that even if we're not leaving the house to do school, they still need to make sure they're up and presentable and on time and everything. So we cook breakfast every single day. It's really fun, you guys. I would say cook, but a lot of times it's just going to the microwave and trying to fill up to the numbers and do that. But
no, like myself, sometimes I have to write myself some notes, you know, like words of inspiration from time to time. And I like to repeat them over and over so that I can be inspired by certain words. Do you do that?
yes, you can do hard things. I tell myself that all the time.
No.
But I do it in videos. I pet myself up and I'll record myself saying, Ashley, you are strong. Ashley, you are confident.
Awesome.
You are powerful. And I just do that over and over. And I'm like, okay, I got the day.
That is awesome.
Yes,
now,
yes.
is there anything else that you would like to tell or
The camera is yours, please.
anything else that you would like to tell the world?
Don't give up, y'all. Like, don't give up. That is my main thing. When you feel like you're at your rock bottom, there is so much more to life. That is my main thing. I don't want people to give up. It's so, like, once you give up, there's no coming back from it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you affect everybody else. And I don't want people to do that. I want people to think about others. And I want people to know that y'all can do hard things. Like, if I'm doing this, we all can do this.
Well, you're an inspiration to all of us, to many thousands of people. We admire you. I wish someday I can be like you, that positive, and then
You are.
No.
You are one of the. Are you kidding me? You are one of the best. You and your wife both. Like, y'all are the best people in our community. Like,
no, my wife is. I follow her lead.
you. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like,
No, thank you.
I have so much respect for this man. I admire him and I respect him.
Thank you. But no, this is.
what they do.
I would not be here if it weren't for him. He gave me that call and says, I want to do a podcast. I was like, oh God. I don't know if I want to do that. But then I was like, wait a second. Shut up. That's
Go
Mr.
for
Cervantes.
it.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, like if you don't try, like why not? It's not like you don't have enough on your plate though. You already use so much, so.
But you know, sometimes we feel like it's not enough. It's not enough. You know,
That's
God
right.
has blessed us with what we're doing right now, a bunch of good friends that believe in what we do. And this is just giving back to the community. Just a small part, you know.
It
just
is not a small part. You are not doing a small part. Like you're doing a huge part.
But we thank you. We thank you for
so
your
much.
Thank you guys
Yes.
both.
Thank
yes.
you. And listen up out there. We exhort you to follow Ashley because she's awesome.
Please
and she needs your support because if you support her, she will be able to support others who are in need.
And her family. Yes. Remember, stay positive. Look forward. Don't look back. And like Ashley says, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
And you can do hard things.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
God bless everybody. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Ashley. You're the best.
Thank you.